sacrifices a lot of people, leads to the injury or death of many others. War is also very traumatic to those who experience it. Many people, including soldiers, never fully mentally recover from their war experiences. World War II was the deadliest and most destructive war in human history, claimed between 40 and 50 million lives, displaced tens of millions of people, and cost more than $1 trillion to prosecute. However, behind this horrible catastrophe, there was a miraculous story about the impossible salvation of some miracle soldiers that after 2 years of battle in World War II, an Air Force squadron, led by Canadian squadron leader Stan Fulton, was the only one that had not lost a plane nor a single life by praying all together every single day with the rosary. Here is the story. It was a busy day in March. As a teacher principal in the 1950s, I had to make sure that each day provided the time for the two separate roles. A knock on my door at 2 p.m. was not welcome. With relief, I found it was only a salesman who needed my signature. As he produced his pen, his rosary had caught onto the pen slip and came out as well. I signed as I said indifferently, "So you are a Catholic?" "No," he said, "but a lot of us owe our lives to Our Lady." And I promised her I would always keep my rosary with me and say it every day. I assured him that the class was doing an exercise, and I begged him to proceed. He continued. May 1940. We had joined the Air Force in late September. At Halifax, we were given an intensive training course because they needed us overseas. And to us young lads, the whole program was exciting. We were grouped into squadrons, each of which consisted of 6 to 10 planes, and each was trained to maneuver as a unit. Therefore, about 30 to 50 men made up a squadron and kept the group functioning in unity. In May, our squadron was told we were going overseas. We would work on nightly missions over enemy territory until the war was over. We were waiting for our new squadron leader, due to arrive in 2 days on a 9 p.m. Air Force flight. Being an officer, he would, we thought, go at once to the officer's quarters. We watched the plane glimpse him from the distance and resigned ourselves to waiting until the next day to size him up. A couple of hours later, the squadron leader, Stan Fulton, in full uniform, entered our bunkhouse. Well, man, we're going to spend some dangerous hours together, but let's hope we all meet back here when it's over. There's a free bunk, and I'm tired. I'll meet each of you tomorrow. With that, he threw his back on an upper bunk. Our squadron leader, an officer, sleeping here with us. We liked him at once, and our liking and our admiration grew each day. That first night, he knelt on the floor and prayed his rosary in silence. Astounded, we were struck dumb. When he finished, he looked at us with his friendly smile and said, "I hope you guys don't mind a fellow saying some prayers, because where are we going? We're going to need them." The next day, our maneuver practice under his command assured us that Fulton was not just our military leader, but our friend. He was one of us. He never tried to intimidate us with his rank. At night, he repeated his prayer session. Although our group had trained together for 6 months at least, I had never seen anyone kneel in prayer, and I had no idea that any of our group was Catholic. But the third night, 3 of our companions joined Fulton in saying the rosary. The rest of us didn't understand, but we kept a respectful silence. A few nights later, we were quick learners. We all answered the Hail Marys and Our Fathers. Fulton looked pleased, and thus we ended each day in prayer. On June 1st, 1940, we were to leave Halifax to begin a series of night raids from England over Germany. The evening before, Fulton gave each of us a rosary. "We shall be in some tight situations, but then, if you agree, we'll say the rosary. If you will promise to keep the rosary with you always, throughout your life, and to say it, I can promise you that Our Lady will bring you all back safe to Canada." We answered, "Sure thing." Little did we dream, we will be in action for 4 years. Many times we threat with danger, with fire all around us. At such times, Fulton's voice will ring through each flame. "Hail Mary," how reverently and sincerely did we respond. How many hundreds of rosaries we must have said. After 2 years, it was noted that ours was the only squadron that had not lost a plane nor a single life. We said nothing, but we knew. Finally, the terrible war was over. During those years, we lost all sense of excitement and adventure. All that concerned us was survival. We did survive too. All returned to Canada in 1945, fully convinced that Our Lady had taken care of us. So I never forget to keep my rosary with me and say it every day, although I'm not a Catholic. When I change my trousers, the first thing I transfer is my rosary.